We meet here today to discuss the immoral and selfish actions John Wanamaker has taken for the betterment of himself and perils of others. The forming and monopolizing of many large department stores, as well as an unnecessary revolution in shopping as we know it, has caused the downfall of hundreds of locally owned stores and businesses across the country, leaving thousands of workers unemployed and in need of help.
Mr. Wanamaker has been a beacon of morality in the sea of sin we saw during the start of the industrial era. While many businessmen monopolize their markets and use anti-consumer tactics with these large market shares, Mr. Wanamaker actually improved the process of going shopping, making it more accessible, easier, and enjoyable for Americans, improving the experience for consumers in America.
You say Mr. Wanamaker has revolutionized the shopping industry, but was a revolution truly necessary? Did the previous ways not satisfy the customer? Even Mr. Wanamaker himself knows this revolution was unnecessary, but he saw an opportunity to strike it rich for himself. Is it necessary for shopping to be an everyday, glamorous event that takes up your weekend? Are the large industrial department stores better for society than the locally owned stores that offer a personality and a tight communal feel?
The world of retail before Mr. Wanamaker may have been better for some small businesses, but it was worse for the average American consumer. Shopping at these small businesses was very mentally taxing on its customers, as they had to go to multiple different stores when buying products. Another detriment of these small businesses was that their prices were abstract and decided upon by the store owner, so any prejudices that the store owner might have with the customer would unfairly increase the cost of that product for certain customers. Mr. Wanamaker's revolution in retail centralized similar stores all into one store that made it easy for consumers to get multiple products all in one place. Mr. Wanamaker's invention, the price tag, also made all prices equal for anyone who wants any product, regardless of that person's relationship with the store owner or looks.
In the revolutionized world of Mr. Wanamaker, thousands of dollars are poured into advertising, development, and pointless glamour. Mr. Wanamaker himself has acknowledged this fact before saying, and I quote, "Half the money I spend on advertising is wasted. The trouble is, I don't know which half." End quote. This money surely could be better spent in other areas, like in the wages of his factory workers that work tirelessly to provide for their families just to get by. Not only is this money wasted in advertising, but the advertisements themselves are bothersome and misleading to the customer. I present an advertisement published in New York from the year 1900. The advertisement claims the Wanamaker Reliable Shoes for Women were made to excel all other shoes at or near their price. My first question to you is, what guarantee does the Wanamaker Reliable saying make? Although the seal in the top left corner and catchy words may seem to guarantee top quality shoes, in reality this is a misleading statement trying to appeal to customers. I may also point out the image in the left-hand side. A baby angel proudly hoisting the shoe above a large estate may appeal to the customer, but this is purely for show and has nothing to do with the shoe a customer may or may not be purchasing. Another way Wanamaker's advertisements are misleading to its customers.
The quote-unquote wasted money that comes from advertising is not truly wasted. Although some of Mr. Wanamaker's advertisements may be seen by some who are not interested in our products, it is also witnessed by many who are interested in Wanamaker products. These advertisements have the benefit for consumers that it raises their awareness in products they may have otherwise missed when browsing one of our stores or talking with one of their friends. Mr. Wanamaker's cash spent on advertising is also directly responsible for creations of new, well-paying jobs in the advertising industry. You may call this Wanamaker ad misleading, but I see it as Wanamaker stores describing a new shoe they have designed and their journey to make an affordable and quality shoe. It may be unimportant to some people, but it is useful information for any women who are looking to purchase a new pair of shoes that is both quality made and affordable. Mr. Wanamaker uses Christian morals in customer service and in the ways he allows his company to conduct his business. Wanamaker believes in treating people kindly and with respect, and not harming others for the benefit of oneself. There really is no difference whether someone uses Christian morals when conducting business or non-religious morals, because at the end of the day, if these morals are such an issue with the customer, they are always more than welcome to shop at some other store and to use Wanamaker department stores.
Although Mr. Wanamaker has greatly contributed to various Christian organizations and groups, such as the YMCA, that is beyond the point. Religion and business should be separate of each other, and his religious actions hold no weight in today's case. The evidence and case I have presented speaks for itself. John Wanamaker has selfishly made his way to the top, and the rest of society has paid the price. Judges, I ask you to examine the evidence and actions of Mr. Wanamaker to rightfully convict this man for his immoral actions against society.
As this court can see, there is really no argument in saying that Mr. Wanamaker was a malicious or evil man. His businesses revolutionized retail in America, in a way that benefited the average American consumer, and he conducted himself and his businesses with the highest morals, unlike most industrial era entrepreneurs at this time. That's why I asked this court to judge Mr. Wanamaker not by this cherry picked evidence, but by how Americans have benefited because of him.